All right. Yep. All eyes on GNS. Looking quite let me read the news on this thing, man. I know it was moving yesterday. Has made some major moves from 80 something cents all the way up to $4. Weird. Okay, so let's see. When did this news start? IPO came out, initial public offering at $5 per share. So it's almost $5 per share. It's at 4.45 right now. Um, anyway, let's look at some of this. Operator of messy store, common share stock, MGO Global. So this is a very recently new IPO. So I guess people are gonna buy it all the way up to $5. I wonder what the action will be at $5 though, with it only being 50 cents more to go. Good morning, Andre. Yeah, and I'm looking at the news right now, and it's saying that the top is pretty much $5. So how much more can it go? Will it be a great short? You know, very very crazy move from 57 cents. I thought it was 80 cents. 57 cents all the way up here to $4. So yeah, definitely an extended play. Um, let's see. GNS just came out with some more news. Was that consumer stocks advanced pre-bail Friday? Nothing interesting, but it is the number one. We'll have to just see what happens at $5. I think it's going to be a great short though at $5. If we look out here on the level twos, we can see some pretty nice sizes sitting at, well, they were sitting at 479. Let's go up here to 5. 24,000 at 5. A couple of people looking to get filled up here around 5. There's even somebody sitting back at 6. So we'll see what levels it shoots to. Donnell, you got long at 367. So you're nice and green right now. Are you gonna pop you some limit orders up there so you can or are you gonna hold to see what happens at 5? Up 125% right now. Hold it to the open. Hey, we'll see, man. Let's see what happens. I mean, it may give you something, but yeah, I'll be very, very mindful of that $5 level. Now, it may actually explode through the $5 to get these people filled up here, because what the market tries to do is get to areas with high concentrations of shares to be filled, and that's how they make their money, right? So I'm sure they can see, just like I can see on the books, we can see right here at $5, 25,000 shares, 14,000 shares, 510, all the way up to, I guess that's the last biggest size for a while, is 510. So let's see. Oh, there's another one, $6, 617, 7.99. Matter of fact, I need to take notes of all this stuff, because they will disappear. Okay, let's start down here. Let's see. $5, 20,000, or I gotta add those up. What is that? 27 plus 14, 37, 41, 41,000. 41,000 at $5 on the ask. Let's see. And it just went up some, so definitely a level of interest at the $5. 510, 10,000 shares on the ask. And let's see, $6, 18,000. And 617. But you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and put 617, because this thing might go into a halt. You never know. $617, 13K on the ask. Okay, and any more. And then almost an $8 one at 15K. And we'll do the same thing for the bids. Went $2 out pretty much. Okay, so on the bid, we have a size here at the 492s. Let's go out a little bit where they're not touching yet. 350s. Where's the biggest size is what I want to know. 470s, but right now it's on top of the 470. So we'll just have to wait, since it's already pushing up. We have the levels above it that may be a little bit of resistance. Right now it's at the $5 at first, 41,000 up there. $5 is that point that it was supposed to get to in the shelf. I mean, not the shelf, the IPO, original IPO price of $5. So it's touching that now. And I don't think we really need to worry about the bid right now because of the extension. I think more so we need to worry about where the resistance is. This indecision here was at 417. So that could be a nice mental support right there on the hour chart. 417 was indecision, right under the 420s, 425 level. Had a gap up from 283 up here to 331. Nice. And just making its way downtown. Exactly, Donnell. No halts. Well, let me think. Have they ever done halts in pre-market? No. the only time that can actually happen is if it's like a all day halt and it just goes into pre-market and then opens in pre-market. I think I've seen that before, but never during pre-market. Yeah, this if no other tick, I mean, it's already got a crazy amount of volume on the day. I mean, it's no real competition that I'm seeing that's above $2 and given this type of range. It's up to 518, so it pushed through some of these levels that we put up here. $5, 5.10, $6, or next one was $6. Let me look on the level twos and see if anything has changed. Ooh, look at that. 100,000 shares right there at the 590s. Now that is a size to remember. 590. 100,000 shares. Gee whiz. That is a huge size right there. If it hits that, I guarantee you that's going to be some rejection. So 590, I'll definitely be careful around there. That's the biggest size we've seen on the day on level twos. Look at that. Going up. 101. That's going to be a big area right there. Let's actually go back here and look on the daily chart as well. So daily chart, let's see, previous levels up here that have been tested twice. Had some little drops down. Let's see, 560 was the bottom right there that kind of surfaced on but fell through. 377 was another consolidation. Okay, so we'll see how it holds in here, but 590, that 100,000 shares is huge. See if there's any 100,000 shares over here on the bid side. Yeah, so I'm definitely looking for that 590. That's scary. Yeah, reliable GNS is probably gonna be trouble, but not for Donnell. Donnell got in at three. He got in at 367, so he is great. He is grandiose. Pushing up to the 530s now. I'm telling you, bro, that 590 might be a problem. Let me see if it's still sitting up there. Yep, it's going up. 102,000. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that 590 is not playing. Over 100K sitting on the books. So let's just calculate how much money is that sitting there at the 590. 100,000 shares at this 590 price times 5.32, or no 590, my bad. That's $590,000 in positions. Now I don't know if that's all one person, but I do know that's an area of interest there. So over or yeah, over a half a mil right there at the 590. We up to the 540s. Telling you, man, it's gonna be nasty at the open. We got 15 minutes to the open. Let's see if it can push up there and test that 590. Be sporadic. Reliable. Let's see. NIL on watch today. 510. I mean 1060 is the stop. And let it ride. Go ahead and take the $5 off of this one. It blew through that and the 510 now on the ask. Next level is the 590. Or it's already touched the 540, which has a 13,000 share position there at 540. $550 has a little bit of size coming down to $550, 29,000. Yeah, I don't even know if we have to worry about anything above 590. To be honest, I think these other ones pale in comparison to it. $550 picking up a little bit more steam as well. More people looking for probably short entries there at $550. If it snaps up there, a lot of times there's limit orders up there, and that's why when it gets to that area, it snaps back so hard because there's so much money there, so much demand from the shorts up there, and it'll snap back and give you a nice long wick down. All those limit orders just boom, getting hit. I see 57,000 here at the $5. Somebody wants to keep this thing above 5. 57, that's on the bid. And no real huge up. There's one at $4, so they're at the whole dollar level. 29,000 at the $4. So we're gonna have to see how this changes on the open. So through a high up here on the hour chart of 545, not quite 550 for resistance. And had an indecision down here at the 417. So kind of a little range between the indecision and this pop out or breakout. Very exciting stuff though. Over almost 50 million shares traded in this thing. What's the float on this? GNS. Statistics float is 10.57 million. So, okay. And of course, outstanding shares is all the shares that are allocated out or were allocated out, and it changes frequently, you know, depending on what date that it was checked. So based on TOS, it has shares outstanding of 24 million, and it has circulated all of these shares twice almost. So a lot of a lot of circulation in the pre-market, and then the float itself is 10 million. So that is without, I think it's the restricted shares or something. Float is without the restricted shares and the um is it private investors? It's something that's not calculated into the float. I'm forgetting exactly, but anyway, that 10 million, it has been circulated four times since the open or since the pre-market. A lot of circulation of shares here on a very extended play. Looks like a great setup for shorts. A lot of liquidity. You can get in and out with big share size, which is probably why they got 100,000 shares sitting out here, because they know they can get filled. Eight minutes to the bell. Let's look at the sizes of these candles. So it moved that first candle into aftermarket 198 up to the 243, 214 up to the 264. It's about 50 cents. Drop down to 2, back up to 287, 80 cents. 271 up to the $3, so about 25 cents. Then it gapped up here this morning, 330 all the way up to 435, a dollar move in that one candle, dropped all the way back down to 330, back up to 460s something. And then this candle right here, 403s all the way up to the 550s. So making those dollar moves, but can it continue that kind of motion into the open, into the intraday? And remember, the initial public offering, the IPO was $5. So right now it's just floating around this $5 area. Wow, 590 gaining almost 120,000 shares there on 590. So that's a big wall up there. Somebody added some capital there. Let's see what 590 times 16,000. 684, almost a million, just getting up there, almost $1 million on the books there around that 590 area. A lot of shares to be filled, a lot of money to be moved. So that is a big wall. Question is, will any other walls come between where the price action is now and there? Because we can see 550 is definitely a wall, 24,000. 540 a smaller wall, and then all the way down to the current price action. Okay, $4, 280. So let's see. Where will the longs remain confident? Will it start blowing back like the 475 and all of that? Baba with new highs, comp with good buying at 3 flat yesterday. Okay. Making some move. Also, Reliable Rudy does live streams as well. If you guys want to go and subscribe to him, he's definitely into swing trading, heavy swing trading, building those swing trade portfolios. Got 3 minutes to the bell. $120,000 I just saw up there. 590 is 120K there now. Insanity. A lot of shares to be filled around that area. All right, less than a minute to the open. Floating at $5 coming into the open, which was its price target. My question is, will it get up there and test that 590? Oh yeah, VPG. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Too much chaos. Remember the rules. If it's too much going on, too many factors, too much unseen stuff, just sitting on them hands, man. Keep them warm. All right, GNS opening up here, popping down to the fives real quick. We'll see if they can get that 590 test. Huge share size up there. I know they want to get it up there to get some of those people in. 575. Okay. See if they can pop back up there to the fives. Got a little bit of support here at the 475. We'll see how that does. Only the first couple of minutes, not even the first 5 minutes are out yet. Let's see if that size is still up at 590s. Yep, 121,000 at 590. So that's where I'm looking. I'm thinking it can get to is at 590. It's only a dollar move up, and it's proven that it can do dollar moves. Let's see that 590 there. 122,000 shares there. Let's go, buyers. Y'all can get it there. Do not see any kind of sizes like that on the bid level. Longs don't know where they want to get in. They don't know what they want to do. All right, there's a dive through 475s. Got a little top of these candles at the 510s. So a little bit of resistance here right on the hour. A little bit of resistance. Everything hour, 30-minute, and the 15-minute are red right now. Looking on the top percent gainers while we're waiting on this. I see HLBZ, WISA, GNS is number 3 on the list. With volume, I mean, it's categorized by volume. So yeah, APPH, what is this thing? App Harvest up 20 something percent. Acon, yeah. So yeah, GNS is gonna be the thing that gives the most range, so it's probably gonna be the focus. Only down 10% on GNS. Pulling back up off of that 436 there. Little bounce down. Back up to the 475, making a little range, a micro range in here on the hour chart between 440 and 475. Let's see if those buyers want to take it and lift it off. Lift it back above 525. Will this thing flip green? $5.75 getting tested again. Getting bought up off of there again. Holding that 575 up there. Bouncing on VWAP now, which is what is VWAP? 478. Why is that not here? VWAP. That's there. Maybe it's the buttons. Chart keys. There we go. Okay, so yeah, 478 is VWAP. Failing that 475 there. See if we can get some momentum going down now. What's up, Daniel B? So Daniel B, today we're observing a stock that's up 128%, observing. And the price of the IPO was $5. So it's really up here at a very shortable range, right under the $5. It touched $5, but maybe it'll go flat up here. I don't know. Very low float, 10 million in the float, 24 million in the current shares outstanding. So, you know, a lower float, but what we were doing earlier, we were seeing this huge size at 590s, right? Is it still there? Yeah, wait. It's gone. That size at 590 is, oh, there it is. 590, 120,000 shares. I was wondering, hey, can this thing test this and get kicked down? But it doesn't look like it's trying to get back up there to the 590s. Continue to find more and more pressure here, launching it down. So this 120 could just be a market maker sitting out here, because that's how they make their money, is keeping stocks within a certain range. So I'm pretty sure that 120K right there on the books is just a market maker position. It's a lot of money, almost over a $500,000. But we do not see a support down here. So of equal size. So I'm thinking it's looking like no market maker wants to put a support down there, just a resistance. So this is the previous indecision level that is making its way down to right here at the 417. It's down 14%. Right down there. Will it bounce in this indecision? Previous indecision level. 17-ish. I don't see any 10,000 shares until $4 now. So all those 10,000s have disappeared from the bid. All those orders getting filled. Next level, $4. Let's see what else we got down here. $420. 10,000 shares at $420. Will that get broken? Okay, right on through that. 417 touch. Touching that area there. 415s, 414s. So touch that indecision level, and now looking like it's getting a little bounce there at the 415s. We'll see. Usually when things enter an indecision level, especially when it was a quick one like this one, sometimes it'll give a little bit of bounce, but we'll see if they're really confident in this little indecision. Some people are crazy. They will jump in there at that 417. They're like, man, this is a great bounce spot. Indecision, about to get this nice little quick pop from the 19, maybe back up to the 430s. This is great. This is the first 10 minutes of the market, though. Market open. So it did form a high, and that high has not been retested yet. So 545 is the high there. And then the high of these actual bodies is 510. $5. Okay, retesting this 517 or this 417. Now I'm wondering if this thing holds 417 for the remainder of this hour. Like it goes down a little bit and just holds around here. Will it give a small pop? Because it's testing kind of heavy here. 75 million shares traded on this stock. All right, 390s, huge rip down through this indecision level. Okay. 88% now. So this is getting interesting on this dip down. Very interesting. All right, so let's see. $4 now has a size there. 13,000 shares at the $4. The indecision did not hold up yet. It's still testing. Let's look down here and see if any 10,000 share positions have come in on the bid side. 350 has a bid of 19,000, and 380 has a bid of 15,000, and then 390. So kind of close. 10 cents away is kind of close. 390s, 380s, which just disappeared, and 350s. So this is a whole dollar level, that $4 whole dollar level. Wondering, can it hold? Bottom of this candle is the 386. I may take a little bit just to see if it'll bounce here back over that indecision level. And see if it can hold up this 384. But I'm gonna give it time. This hour hasn't closed yet. I take like 10 shares just to give it a try. Ain't taking no 1,000 shares here. First 15-minute candle about to close here though. Testing that 417. I want to see if it gets harsh rejection from that 417 level. Touching it now. Will that become the resistance, new resistance? Okay, back up to that indecision point. Bottom of the 383s. Let's see what it wants to do. 417, 408s, 407s. Will it hold above this previous low of the 386? Support there. A lot of sell-off in this last candle. This first 15-minute candle had 27 million shares traded in it. I'm letting that hour close though. Down 18% as of now. Not a whole lot of range here. Like moving like 2 cents here. Okay, 417 looking like it's going to hold down. Looks like it's going to do another test here at the 4. 8 cents away from the $4. Again, testing the 417 here, that indecision level of last time. Not seeing any 417s come through on the tape though. There's a couple of 417s, but couldn't hold that nicely. Yeah, I'm not liking this range here. $82 million shares traded. Almost 100 million shares traded, man. This first candle was from the 513s down to the, so $1 loss there per share on GNS. Are they going to continue the painful ride down for whoever bought the top? Still holding under the 417s. It should have sprung through that if it was going to spring. Okay, so what we're gonna have to wait for is some smaller red bars. This bar right here, to think it's going to, I mean, it may give a little bit of bounce, but this bar right here it took out a whole bar. So we need to wait for it to kind of consolidate into a level. The bars are just a little bit too big right now, and it will possibly make a new low, a new higher low. So this was the previous high of the body, 507, and the next high may be somewhere in here. So I'm not interested as of now. I want to see some smaller bars form there. Too much momentum. Shorts are in way too much control. Fighting back below the bottom of this, which is the 403. Let's see if it gets a push down through that 4. Only 2 cents away from the $4 breakdown. There's the 390s, 395s there. And again, trying to hold this little level here of the 386. So it's the second time it's swung low here. But again, this breakout or whatever is so far away, I don't even trust it. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let's see where we're at. So we're still holding this little $4 or whatnot. Um, had to take a quick call real quick. Get them back and adjust a little bit. Wow, look at this daily chart on GNS. I didn't even look over here and look at this. That's a lot of red, man. But that previous level that it's bouncing on was a previous consolidation area here. 350s ish back here. I didn't even look at this. That is kind of bouncing above. But that is a lot of red on the daily chart. Down 24% there. Still the most traded thing today. So now we are well below the $4 level, breaking below the indecision level of the 420s and continuing down. Looks like the 375 has a 19,000 share position there. And let's see. At this point, we need to see some smaller red bars. It's no point to buy here because the shorts are in control. Even if it does give a small little bounce, it may not be worth a full reversal. It may just be a quick scalp. Back up here to maybe the 417s real quick and then out. But it looks like it's holding up here to 387. So may only be worth just a little quick in and out. In and out burger. That level though is the 375s that's causing all the drama here, which is already marked. Okay. Nice. So we see this thing coming into dissension. Continues to bounce under this 4 low of the 75 there. So I'm just going to give it time for this hour to close. I'm going to look around the rest of the market and see if we see anything else. Tesla, Google, also getting some nice trading. 15,000, but nothing on GNS's level right now. Why is this thing up here with no volume? I'm gonna need you to give me at least 1 share of volume, my guy. All right, LYT. What is LYT? What is it doing? Up 58%. LYT, that is under $2. May have a smaller range, but yeah, that's one that some of y'all might be interested in. Let's look at the news here. Why Netflix? No kind of news on it specifically. Also, not in the competition with some of these other high movers. So I'll just stick to those top ones. Y'all are seeing anything else? Definitely drop it into the chat. Yeah, that's what I was saying. VPG on GNS could be a little dip. Dang, yeah, I know it's not your cup of tea, man. It's a wild ride, but you gotta. It's kind of just patience, you know. Whatever patience you use on a mid cap or a high float or a large cap, you just gotta triple and double and quadruple that patience. You gotta wait and see, because this thing could be a falling knife. It's very low float, so like I said, you gotta wait and see. It did hit that low of 375, but maybe a grinder down. Hitting back up to the 4s right now. The little jump up. See if it'll close above this 375 level. Support here. That's why I give it that full hour. And it's retesting this indecision here at the 417. Let me look at it. Whoop. It just opened up the new 15-minute candle. We'll see if it can hold above this 375 here. Gave a little bit of hope, but it is within the previous body. So a breakout of this would be 426. But looking to see if it pushes those longs out of here. Could this be a fake out for some more motion downward? Not a whole lot of conviction in that move up there. Made a high of right at the body of this previous candle, what, 418? High of 417, which was the indecision back here, becoming new resistance. So I changed this to red. 417 indecision. All right. Anyway, Tesla, GNS, anything else up? Oh, LYT. For you that trade under $2, in Cosm is not up that much. We can look at it though. Cosm took a nice little rip up there. Has a high of 407, but way less volume. LYT also moving on up. GNS continues to battle with that 417. Let's see where those new sizes are over here. Can we 10,000 share position at the 450, 14,000 share position at the 445s. So they're definitely moving on down from that 590 that we saw earlier. Still 120,000 share. They're really confident in that area that it probably won't break. Seems like. Little touch up there, very small breakout, 425, got up to the 427. 10 cents off of that indecision at the 417s. Not enough extension downward though for me. More extended down, I probably would have liked this a lot better, but right here, this seems like a trap. Everybody's like, oh, it's gonna break VWAP. It's gonna break VWAP, and it very well may break VWAP, but it's gonna be a weak break, looking like back below this 425 and 417 level. Because this hour chart is the overall story. We're still in a downwards motion. This is why I don't like 1 minute, 2 minute, and all that, because they don't give you this. If you're gonna trade with 1 minute, 2 minute, I would say have an hour or a larger time frame up there so you can visualize what's actually going on and not get trapped in here. LYT coming on down. Had a little flat top here at 124s. I got 12 million shares traded out there. Cosm coming on down. What is the SPY doing? SPY is at 389. Getting on up there. $445 was that area with the large size right there, wasn't it? Yep. 14,000 there, 445, 23,000 at the 450s. So this could be a nice little push down here. And a lot of time when people they do the counter trend trading, sometimes when something is this extended, you don't know if it's going to go flat, if it's going to go down, if it's going to go up. It's just kind of like a wait and see type deal. And also look at this decrease in volume. 27 million on the first drop, 11K, and then here with 5 mil. So a lot of volume just kind of leaving the area. Probably going over here trying to play with LYT or Cosm. Cosm is got less of a percent gain, so I'm thinking people wouldn't be looking at that one as hard. Let's see. Trying again for this little false break. I mean, just imagine this thing right here snapping the necks of the longs that see this right here. They're like trading on the 15-minute. They're like, man, this is great. And everybody else is seeing this. Let's go short at VWAP here. Let's go short. 432, perfect short. Not an aggressive break of that VWAP right there. And shorts getting their nice little entry off VWAP on a descending hour candle. A 100 million shares traded on this thing. Insanity. Got about 30 minutes left on this candle here. And there it is, getting on down there. Let's see, it's making its way back into the previous body of this 15-minute candle, getting under the 420s there. So we're looking for a break of the 417, that indecision level from earlier. 412s, there's the break. 413s, let's get a full breakdown of the $4 here. Let's see if we can get it. LYT bouncing around, not really interesting, not something that I would trade. Need something with a little bit more range. Looking for a nice little flush on GNS. The previous gap level was from the $3 or no, gapped up to the 330s. You can see that here on the 30-minute support. 330 level. There's an area down here around that $3. And we'll see if these red bars can become a little bit smaller. Looking like it's getting even more push down here below the 417. All the shorts seem to be on now. Can they push it down? On the bid, I don't see any huge sizes out here. That there's a 30,000 share position there at the 390. We'll see how that holds up. 30,000 shares. $65,000 shares at the $5 on the books. I'm pretty sure that 590 has completely moved out of there. Nope, still sitting there. Come on, man, get that flush. So at this point, we can see kind of like where the range is going. This one went moved from 375 up to the 425s. So maybe like a 75 cents on that candle, and we'll see if they get even tighter and lose volume in here. Next 15-minute candle will be opening in 4 minutes. And GNS was my main watch on the day, just to kind of see where it was going. I didn't really see anything else that was super interesting. So maybe another freaky, it may be something that pops off during the midday, something random, since it is a Friday, I believe. Yes, Friday, may be something random that pops off. But right now, GNS on this daily chart just looks so scary. All this red. All right, so a retest of the 375 looks like it's underway. $4 level getting tested there. All right, yeah, so it's only moving a couple cents at a time now, so it's not looking great. Closing down that range with descending volume. If anything, if it had a nice wide range and it was slowing down like this, it would be great. But here, it's just falling and grinding downward. $3.78, 20 cents away from the day's low, intraday low. Open up a new candle there, right at the $4. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna flush at some point today. I don't know when, but it's looking like it's gonna flush. It's down 20% on the day though. Has already came down to the whole dollar resistance of $4 and bounced a little bit here, but holding too close. No aggressive movement away from the $4. So I'm thinking it's gonna flush at some point. LYT going up again. LYT. Yep, halted up. LYT. Like I said, this is a Freaky Friday. You never know what may happen. But LYT is definitely out of my parameters. But you know, it's strong. It is definitely stronger than GNS. On the daily chart over here, look at LYT. Let's see if we can see any kind of wow. This thing had quite a nasty little fall. I really don't know any consolidation levels in here with this flatness. 154 previous level, 111s. I don't even know. I can't even do this. I don't know. But definitely watching it. Not for trades, but just to learn. Live and learn. Awesome. Let's see what time this thing is going to unhalt. LYT halted at 10:14, should be 10:19:57. Got about 2 minutes left on that one. GNS on that struggle bus, right at the $4. 375 was the last known low. And it's got 15 minutes left on this hour candle. About a minute left on this one, LYT. $19.57 coming up here for the open. All right, here we go. There's the open up there at 160, 174s. LYT up 120%. Not very impressive. Jumping from the 55 and up to the 75 and just kind of right under the $2, the $2 blockade. Got about 10 minutes left to the close of the hour. Lot of pushing and pulling on LYT. GNS might lose some volume to LYT though, with it being strong on today, being up 110%. It may lose out to LYT here, even though it has so much volume during pre-market. LYT, I don't see any kind of news on it. GNS continued downward, finally trying to break down this previous level here. And again, the hour chart shows you which way it's trying to go. Broke down the indecision all the way down to the 375s now. Not looking great. There's another little, let's see, support here. 375s. It needs to be broken. 8 minutes left on this hour candle though. We'll see what the close of the hour brings. Give me 1 sec. GNM, Tesla, Google up 5%. Both Google sites, I guess, going back up to 100. Bed Bath and Beyond has definitely fallen down over the last couple of days. Was up to almost $6 and has just grinded its way down. Apple, don't know what to say about Apple. Amazon, same thing, kind of just in indecision. Netflix, indecision as well. $373. Where are the sizes here? There's a size at 350. And $4. $4 has a 30,000 share position there. That is very close. So that's looking like it's going to continue down for quite a while. There it is, breaking down the 375s there with 5 minutes to go on the hour candle. Fighting back into this previous resistance level. The next level was a 550, I believe. 550. Yeah, 20,000 shares at 550. LYT absolutely exploding, up 133%, up 100% since the open. So I'm thinking it's going to be the Freaky Friday mover. It's taking way too much away from GNS. Going up to test $2 here. Let me look on this one. Okay, $2, $2.30s, $2.50s, $3. We'll have to see where it wants to go. Very strong little stock coming up though. What's the float on LYT? Did I already check that? No. Float was 5.67 million. Has outstanding shares of what looks like 37, almost 40 million outstanding shares. No. Huh. Any IPOs today? Anything interesting coming out on IPOs? KV, let's see, what's today's date? The 20th. KVKD Therapeutics, $5 price. Supposed to be opening up today. Doesn't mean it will. Focused on developing tocopherine, a novel therapy with orphan drug indication designed for the prevention and systematic thromboembolism, blood clots of cardiac origin in patients with end-stage renal disease or ESRD. Okay, so that's pretty much the kidneys. Drugs for the kidneys. LYT back into halts. So 375s did get tested on this one. Got down below it. That thing's got a while to go before it starts getting any kind of pressure, especially behind LYT doing all these halts. Up to 192. Will it open up above $2? All right, VPG. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like if you're not subscribed, but you enjoy market analysis and to be in the know on some of these moves. Definitely check out the content, the rest of the content. We also had Reliable Rudy in here. He focuses on swing trading. He will day trade, but he focuses on building those swing trading portfolios. Um, and yeah, we just saw GNS have a crazy pre-market here on Friday, but now it's down to 358, continuing to drop off there and looking like it's going to be a grinder down. So definitely not what we want to be partaking in there. Down 29%. And it's so as of now, if someone was to open their scanners, they would still see GNS, but they'll just see it in a super dip. It's got a lot of volume. It's still at the top of the list. It's just probably is going to give some kind of opportunity, but I mean, looking at these past bars, let's see what 425 down to the 381, 436 down to the 393, $4 down to the three. These are 40-cent drops, man. So, not doing the greatest here. Next size, what, the 330s? 330s has a 10,000 share position. So yeah, I've gotten caught in these a lot, where they just end up grinding down all day and they never do a pivot. They just kind of fake and act like they're gonna come up, go down some more, act like they're gonna come up. And it's kind of like it just plays with the emotions. It's like, okay, is this the pivot? Is this the pivot? Is this the pivot? And then it's just like, but what I've realized is I just say, hey, where was the previous high? Right? Previous high was 512. This thing has moved down $2 from this previous high with the ranges on this thing getting smaller and smaller. So what's the probability of this thing just all of a sudden ripping up with this competition out here from LYT, from stocks that are both green on the day? What's the probability? It's a very low probability, so I'm just like, I'm good. I'm great. I'll keep my money in my pocket. It is below the 350s now. So that is a no trader for me today. LYT just opened up out of the halt right at the two, breaking up. See, this is too much competition for GNS. This thing is going in the halts, breaking up, going in the halts, breaking up, getting above $2, coming down, giving dip entries. This is something that people are wanting to look at. Look at this thing, GNS all the way down to the 320s now. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I've got caught in those too many times, and especially when I see the competition and me being slow, saying, you know what, that competition will probably fail. So let me just get in here just because it's low or whatnot, and then you get caught. Now this was the initial point that it was supposed to stop at right here. This little whatever 343 ish area broke all of that down today, all of that. So yeah, just a no go on GNS for longs, looking like. And now it's down 50. I mean, it's down to 55%. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that one off. Anyway, that was some good observation on today. I do need to get back to my clients that called earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you're gonna continue to trade, be careful. Know the competition. These are my rules that I pretty much follow during the day. The questions that I like to ask myself: what's the average range of the stock? Is it a top 10 mover? Is it low float? Does it have a catalyst? What is the competition on the day? What is the high of day and has it been retested? What are the levels of support for the stock? Are the shorts strongly winning during intraday? If a trader was to open up their scanners right at the moment that you want to trade it, would it be something that sticks out to them? Is the retracement worth the risk? And are there any large areas of interest on the level 2 for support? And you can read through the rest of these. I go through them like almost every video, so you'll see them. And I add to them. Sometimes I just like to keep the notes and keep everything that I want to look at and what I want to kind of gain from each trade. Anyway, that is it for me today. Appreciate you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like, and if you're not subscribed yet, you can hit that subscribe button. Y'all have a great weekend. I'm going to go and make some green doing something else. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.